Greetings, beloved friends. Today, let's take a moment to reflect on a critical yet often overlooked aspect of our lives, our roles as leaders in the workplace. Whether you're a manager, a small business owner, a teacher, or even a dedicated parent guiding a household, leadership is a mantle we all wear in some capacity. But what does it truly mean to lead ethically in a world driven by competition, profits, and pressures to perform? How can we ensure that our leadership reflects the teachings of the Bible and ultimately the heart of Christ? First, we must recognize that leadership is a calling, not merely a position. It is an opportunity to serve others, to inspire, and to guide. The Bible offers profound wisdom on this matter. In Proverbs 29:2 we read, "When the righteous thrive, the people rejoice. When the wicked rule, the people groan." This verse reminds us that ethical leadership is not just about personal gain, but about the well-being of those we lead. It emphasizes that a righteous leader brings joy and peace to those under their care. Consider the story of Joseph, a man sold into slavery by his brothers, falsely accused and imprisoned, yet he rose to become one of the most influential leaders in Egypt. Joseph's leadership journey was marked by integrity, wisdom, and an unwavering faith in God's purpose for his life. Despite his trials, he never abandoned his moral compass. When confronted with the opportunity to sin, he responded in Genesis 39:9, "How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" This choice to honor God above his immediate comfort laid the foundation for his rise to power and respect. Integrity is the bedrock of ethical leadership. It is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Proverbs 11:3 states, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity." As leaders, our actions and decisions should be anchored in honesty, transparency, and fairness. In the corporate world, it can be tempting to compromise for the sake of profit or personal gain. However, as Christians, we are called to a higher standard. One powerful example comes from the story of Daniel. Despite being a captive in a foreign land, Daniel chose not to defile himself with the king's food and drink, remaining faithful to his convictions. His integrity set him apart, and God blessed him with wisdom and favor, eventually elevating him to a position of great influence. Daniel 1:8-9. Jesus, our ultimate model, redefined leadership as servanthood. In Matthew 20:26-28, he said, "Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be your slave, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom." For many, this radical teaching challenges the worldly concept of power and control. Instead of seeking authority for its own sake, we should seek to serve others, to uplift and empower them. Consider the story of Nehemiah, who, despite his high position as a cupbearer to the king, chose to return to Jerusalem to rebuild its walls. He labored alongside the people, sharing their burdens and inspiring them to overcome great challenges. Nehemiah 2:17-18. A truly ethical leader leads with a heart of compassion. In Ephesians 4:32, we are encouraged to be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Leadership without empathy is hollow. It's the ability to connect with the struggles of others, to uplift them, and to guide them through challenges. Think of the Good Samaritan, who not only stopped to help a stranger in need, but went above and beyond to ensure his recovery. Luke 10:33-35. In our workplaces, this means treating every employee, co-worker, or client with dignity and respect, regardless of their position or status. As we wrap up this reflection, I encourage you to embrace the challenge of ethical leadership. Let your decisions be guided by faith, your actions marked by integrity, and your heart filled with compassion. Remember, the impact of a righteous leader extends beyond the walls of the workplace, shaping the lives and hearts of those they touch. If this message has resonated with you, please consider subscribing to our channel, Echoes of the Bible, where we share insights like this to inspire your journey of faith, personal growth, and spiritual reflection. Thank you for being a part of this journey. God bless you, and may you lead with wisdom and grace. Until next time, stay blessed.